Hello there. This video will show how to wire a control relay. As we introduced before, control relay can be considered as a switch, and it uses a coil to generate electromagnetic field, which will move the spring to reunite the moving contact between open and close to switch on or off. So there are many different types of relays used in the industrial control system. So this course we will focus on the control relay, which will use to protect the load from the reverse spike, because a reverse spike from the coil or the motors will damage the components of the control circuit. So now let's work on the lab. So first I would like to introduce two kind of control relays. The first one is single pole double through contact control relay. Okay, I grab this one, single pole control relay here. Let's adjust the camera. Okay, this is a single pole control relay, double through. So have the spring here. Okay, it's not very clear. When I press down, they have two fixed contacts. The spring will move this fixed contact. Okay, this is the fixed contact. Will move up and down to on or off. Okay, let me wire this control relay to show how it works. Okay, so I already have the wire connected the power to the PB1. Okay, from the power, positive power, 24 volts power supply, and another terminal connected to the control relay. Okay, as I said, control relay another side should be go to the ground or common. Okay, so I have this needs one banana. This side is alligator connected to the control relay. Okay, so I have power supply go to the PB1 push button and come back to the common. So these terminals doesn't matter which one you connect to the positive or common. Okay, you can switch. So when I press the push button, you can have some sound click like this. Okay, so when I press the push button, which means the coil will be energized and move the fixed contact up and down, okay, to switch on or off, to reunite the control. This is the single pole double through contact control relay, and you can see how it works. Okay, this part of our wiring job for the second wiring lab. Okay. Another control relay I would like to introduce in our computer. Okay. This is the schematic of the control relay. It's the same with our trainer. We have 4 control relays here. Okay. This is called the 4-pose double through contact control relay. 4-pose means we can use this control relay to control 4 outputs, because the pose is separate, isolated, and no connections each other. So this 1,5 line is one of the pole, and the second pole is 2, 6, and 10, and the third pole is 3, 7, 11, and then the last pole is 4, 8, 12. Okay, for the 13 and 14, they are connected to the power. Okay, so this is the electrical schematic for this control relay, and we have the resistor and LEDs to indicate the work status for this control relay. So when we hit power on this control relay, and the LED will be on, which means the control relay is activated or energized. Otherwise, control relay is off. Okay. So we also need to tell which is for the every pulse of this control relay, which is normal open state and which is normally closed. Okay. As we can see here, let me zoom out. Okay. The fixed contact is 9, 10, 11, and 12. And now the fixed contact is contacted for the 9, 10, 11, and 12 is moving contact. And 1, 5 for the first pole is fixed contacts. So now the 9 is contact with the terminal 1, which means normally closed contact for this pole is 1 line. So 5 line will be normally open. Okay. For the rest of them, terminal 2 and terminal 10 is normally closed. 6 and 10 is normally open. And 7, 11, normally open. 8, 12, normally open. 4, 12, normally closed. So you need to remember that. As we show that from this electrical schematic, the dot means here is connected, okay? Connected to the power. This is power. However, terminal 13 and 14 doesn't contact with the other terminals. So there is no contact between 13 or 14 and the other terminals 1 to 12. Okay, so you need to learn how to read this electrical schematic. So let's work on the wiring job. Okay, for this wiring job, we have 2 racks. Left, 24 volts rail, and right, the common. And we have 3 push buttons, PB1, PB2, PB3. PB1 connect to the control relay 1, and PB2, PB4 is in parallel, connect to the CR2, which means it's control relay 2. So I will use these 2 control relays for the wiring. So let me adjust the camera. Okay. So first rack, we start from the power supply and the power supply to the PB1. PB1 connect to the control relay 1. So I have the power supply connect to the PB1. PB1 connect to the positive of control relay. Okay, not the poles, just the control relay. So for the control relay, we have 2 terminals. to connect to the power. The red one is positive, the black one is negative. So we have this one, power supply. We have power supply come to PB1. PB1 connect to the positive, okay? And we have the black one connect to the common. Here you need to be careful with that. No touch with positive and black, red and black, because they will generate the short circuit. Okay, come to the common. So now let's press PB1. Okay. I don't know if you can see it. Okay, I adjust the camera. When I press the PB1, press the PB1, you can see or hear the LED is on, which means this control relay is activated. Okay. So this is the first rack of the wiring for the relay. So if the control relay, the LED is on, which means your wiring is correct. Okay. So let's work on the second rack. Second rack, we will have PB2 and PB3. So I use the PB2 and the PB3 here. And I have marks PB2 and PB3. So for any wiring, we can wire first PB2. Okay, we can just wire the PB2 with the control relay first, and then we put the parallel PB3. So I have the lead come to the power, from the power to the, wait a second. I have the lead from the power to the PB2. And the PB2 come to the second control relay. You can use the rest of 3. Okay? I use this one. And then we have the lead come back to the common. Okay, let's check the result. When I press PB2, this control relay is activated, so it's work well. So how to put the parallel PB3? So for this job, we can take 2 leads, okay, to put the 2 leads and plug in the 2 terminals of the PB2 and then press to the PB3. Okay, 2 terminals, 2 leads plug into the PB2, and the other end plug into the PB3. Okay, that's it. So we can press PB2, control relay on, PB3, control relay is on, which means PB2 and PB3 in parallel. Okay. So this is the second wiring activity. So you can answer the question for the rest of the lab. Okay, that's all for the second lab activity. Thank you.